Sponsored by Shushti Gardens, your paradise home in Ahmedabad.
From Scotland, you're watching Eurospice!
Well, it's a beautiful day here, the sun is shining, we've got some lovely architecture and we've got some breathtaking displays. But no, we're not in Europe, we're actually in the north of England, we're in Scotland, a town known as the Athens of the North, and it is in fact Edinburgh. And from Parag to all viewers of Eurospice, it's a massive G'day! And welcome to another exciting and spicy programme. Although it's cold, it's going to be hot. We've got some beautiful scenes for you to see. We're going to be talking to the people of Edinburgh, and today we're discussing the subject of what scares you the most. Something light-hearted, something different from our usual programmes. Also coming up later in the programme, we've got our trip to Ahmedabad with those clips that you've all been writing in about, telling us how exciting you're finding them. And we've got our Bollywood spice. So stay with us, we're going to have a fun time, and let's have a look at Edinburgh. Hi, how are you?
Not bad, how
That's
you
a trendy haircut you got.
This is the haircut.
Excellent. Now, tell me something, right? Is there anything in this world at all that scares you?
Women.
Why do women scare you?
Because they're the most
aren't
hardest
you?
things in life to get.
Are you straight?
No.
Are you not straight?
I'm straight, I'm straight. I'm straight, that's why I'm scared of women.
Right, why are they the hardest thing to
Because
get?
women are the only thing in this world that make a man weak.
You think so?
Yep.
Don't you think some women make men strong? What do they do to
Definitely
you?
not. I think women weaken men.
What do they do to you?
Weaken me.
How?
Because you're scared of everyone apart from women. Do you know what I mean?
Right. So
So-
where do you go weak first?
In the knees.
There you go. That's because you got knobbly knees, isn't it?
That's exactly what I mean.
I just feel I don't like ugly people, so I don't like ugly things.
So it's ugly people that scare you?
No, ugly monsters.
Do we get ugly monsters around?
Quite a few of them, yes. I can mention a few in there actually.
Okay, what scares you the most?
Death.
How do you know that scares? Why does it scare you? You've never experienced it, have you?
Well, I will, and that's what I'm scared of.
Yeah, but after that, there's nothing to face, is there?
No.
Okay, what scares you the most?
Nothing.
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 Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
No, I'm scared of the water and scared of going to the dentist and just scared of snake.
Scared of snakes. Do we get snakes in Glasgow?
No, not really,
Do we
no.
get snakes in Edinburgh?
Yeah, there is in Edinburgh and zoo.
Spiders. Spiders scare me a lot.
Why do they scare you?
Because they're creepy crawlies.
So small.
No, but they're horrible. They'll climb up you and they're nasty.
Make you scream.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Women along with other things as well.
Women as well. Is that something to do with the Scottish guys here, or what?
No, Scottish woman.
So what is it about women that scare you?
I don't know, let me see. They tease badly and they're bad for you.
They tease you. How do they tease you?
All sorts of ways. Bad concentration for you.
So what happens to your concentration?
You lose it. And you know that, and I know that.
Tell me something that's happened because of a woman.
Lost a contract.
Have you really? How much did that cost you?
But not that much, but hopefully it won't happen in the future.
Right, how are you going to overcome your fear of women?
Don't associate with them. In business terms, anyway.
Just everything about women just scares me.
Yeah, but I thought, you know, women...
They're so domineering, man. You know.
How can it scare you? I mean, women's supposed to turn you on.
That too.
What, so you get scared when you get turned on?
Of course.
I sympathise for you.
I just got dust there, right? I'm not way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what scares you the most?
My mum and dad.
Why are you all running away? Don't run away. The only place I can't run away after you is in the ladies' toilets. Listen. I just want to ask you a quick question. What scares you the most?
You?
Me? What's wrong with me?
I'm only joking. I don't know. What scares you the most, Fazia? Me? What scares you the most? Mum and Dad.
Policemen.
Why do policemen scare you?
Because they've stopped me for speeding so many times, I can't even tell you how many times they've stopped me for speeding.
You should stop speeding, shouldn't you?
I've tried my best, and I don't go over 75 miles an hour, honest.
Is there anything else that scares you?
Yeah, standing in front of an audience of 500 people and trying to talk waffle.
Why did you try and arrange gigs like that then?
I've no idea whatsoever. I got roped into this one,
Well,
unfortunately.
you're doing very well.
Thank you very much, yeah.
Okay.
What scares me? God and the ocean. Apart from that, I'm not scared of anything.
God and the ocean.
Yeah.
Why the ocean?
I'm just really scared of the ocean. Just the size of it. The size and all the things. It's like outer space, man. I'm scared of the ocean.
Have you ever been on a cruise line
No,
or anything?
I'll never do that. I watched Titanic and it freaked me out.
What scares me the most?
Yeah, apart from me putting my hand on your whatever.
My girlfriend.
Why?
She beats me up all the time.
Yeah, but some guys like to be dominated. What's wrong with that?
That's alright, by the way, it's alright.
But it does scare you.
It does scare me.
So you're going to marry her?
Yeah. Nothing much, just death.
Why are you scared about death? You've never experienced it.
I know. See, when you don't experience something, you're scared of it.
Right. What do you think? What is it that scares you about death?
Just the next generation, you know, the next life after death.
Oh God, you're talking about putting us on the spot here.
I know. Drunk men.
Drunkins.
Drunk men.
And
Why
you get
are
a
you
lot
drunk?
of them in Glasgow.
Do you?
Yes.
Angry Scotsman, big ginger hair, big beard, big guy.
But you're a big muscly guy yourself. Why does that scare you?
You seem to be a top off, you seem better. Yeah.
What scares DCS?
We do. We scare him.
Your band scares you. Why does your band scare you?
Why do they scare me? Because they're just bad players, you know. When they're on stage, they're just brilliant. So, and we've got an awesome gig going here today. The crowd's brilliant. I'm going to say this, right? We're in Glasgow today, and I haven't seen a crowd like this in ages. They're kicking. Okay, so when DCS travels out and about, what scares DCS? Are you ever scared of a crowd not turning up? Television cameras.
It's never happened to us. Touch wood.
Well, a trip to Scotland just cannot be complete without meeting somebody in a kilt, and in particular somebody who plays the bagpipes. And with me I've got Mr. Harry Jameson, who is a bagpipe player. How long have you been playing the bagpipes, Harry?
I've been playing the pipes for about nearly 40 years.
So you must be an expert.
Well, reasonably good player.
Well, I wonder if you can give us a short piece, do you think so?
Yes, I'll give you a special piece, especially for Eurospice television. I'll play Scotland the Brave.
Well, that'll be great, and then we're going to go for a short break, so stay with us.
Sponsored by Shushti Gardens, your paradise home in Ahmedabad.
Do you think Ahmedabad is now keeping to pace with the modern technologies of the rest of the world?
Oh yes, why not? Because if you roam around Ahmedabad, you must have seen a lot of good buildings have come up since last 5 to 10 years. The new generation who has come in the market, they are really looking for some better quality construction, better designs, better architecture. And you must be knowing, Ahmedabad is known for its architecture.
Yeah.
The major development or the major thrust to the Gujarat economy is due to small scale enterprises, and in Gujarat we have a specific encouragement, different industrial policies, the incentives for the backward area, for the small scale in the form of cash subsidy, in form of the sales tax deferment. I think small scale industry in fact has much more role to play.
We are getting the ISDN lines also over here, which is, I guess, believe a state-of-the-art technology over there. There are a lot of cell phones. So people have started using computers as, you know, when using laptops and like whenever they are moving around and they have to make a presentation. So in the next millennium, I guess, this will be one of the premium places to be.
I personally feel that Gujarat has tremendous potential. See, by and large, we have had very progressive governments who have had the thrust for the development of the business, industry, infrastructural growth, and with these forward-looking policies and very investor-friendly policies of the government on one hand, with the enterprising nature of the people of Gujarat. You know, Gujarat is known for its entrepreneurship, for its managerial abilities. You know, I see a tremendous potential for Gujarat. And Gujarat has one distinct advantage, and that is it has some of the strongest links and roots with people all over the world.
Well, Gujarat, as I told you, is not only the top-ranking industrial state in the country. We have about 1500 kilometer long coastline. 1/3 of the Indian coastline belongs to Gujarat. We are constructing ports with the private initiative and also with the government initiative. We have international airport at Ahmedabad, which is getting more and more utilized. We are constructing express roads expressways. We are also attending to, as I told you, irrigation and drinking water facilities. So we are in a process of building up a total package of infrastructure, which is a sine qua non for any growth economy.
बाहर के लोगों को यहाँ पर आना पसंद है क्योंकि यहाँ पर जो चीज़ इजीली, मान लो कि लैंड इजीली अवेलेबल है, आपको अब बिजनेस करना है तो वो भी इजीली उसकी अवेलेबल है, आपको बैंक का फाइनेंस इजीली अवेलेबल है, और आप कोई भी इंडस्ट्री यहाँ पर डालते हैं या कुछ भी नया करते हैं तो आपको सब तरीके की सुविधाएं उपलब्ध है. तो गुजरात इज गोइंग टू बिकम जापान इन अनदर सम टाइम. इट्स गोइंग टू बी मिनी जापान. आई कैन नॉट से जापान. मतलब कि इंडस्ट्रियल ग्रोथ के लिए, इंडस्ट्रियल इन्वेस्टमेंट के लिए लोगों को आके, मुझे ख्याल है कि लंदन के मेरे कई ऐसे दोस्त हैं जो हर विंटर में यहाँ पर आके गुजरात में 3 महीने रहते हैं, वहाँ की विंटर के समय में, बिकॉज दे लाइक गुजरात. इट्स क्वाइट पीसफुल. इंडस्ट्रियल पीस भी है और सोशल पीस भी है.
It's a traditional city with high cultural values, and it is a safe city, and people are very pragmatic.
Ahmedabad is a hurried blend of the west and the east. Another, a city not very nosy in minding everyone's business, everyone is for himself. Another, a city of traders where joy is the other side of business. Yet another, a city embedded in colorful poverty and painful richness. And maybe the most appropriate for which Ahmedabad is known around the world, or the Ahmedabadi is known around the world, a city whose people live for themselves, by themselves, of themselves. Here there is a practice of the virtue of selfishness.
After Hollywood, Bollywood is a known name for films, and Bollywood obviously derives from India, and here in Ahmedabad we're actually outside a cinema today where you can see crowds of people waiting to go in. All of the cinemas are packed out in a similar fashion, and we're going to talk to some of the people and find out just what is so good about going to the cinema.
वीक में 2-4 दफ़ा ऐसे फिल्म देखने चले जाते हैं.
अच्छा, यहाँ पे फिल्म देखने में क्या मज़ा है?
फिल्म देखने में ऐसे तो बहुत मज़ा है. जो फिल्म डायरेक्टर जैसे बनाता है अच्छी हो तो मज़ा आएगा ना.
वीक में एक बार ही एक फिल्म देखते हैं.
अच्छा, आपने कोई फिल्म दोबारा भी देखते हैं?
दोबारा बहुत पहले बॉबी वगैरह देखी थी, बाकी अब बंद कर दिया. पैसा बहुत लगता है, ब्लैक और ये सब इतना ज़्यादा लगता है कि अब अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते.
अच्छा, ब्लैक में कितना टिकट मिलता है?
ब्लैक में 50, 60, 70, 75 चाहे जितना लग जाता है.
और वैसे खरीदो तो कितने का लगता है?
35, 40. वो भी अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते. अब विद फैमिली तो इट इज़ वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू अफोर्ड.
आपको कैसी फिल्में अच्छी लगती हैं वैसे?
जो लव स्टोरी हो.
लव स्टोरी. लोगों को यहाँ पे लव स्टोरी क्यों पसंद है?
Their interest.
Sorry?
Their interest.
They're interesting. How many times do you see a film in a week?
Once or twice a week.
कहा दिया ये मजदूर का हाथ है, लोहा पिघला के अपने आकार बदल लेता है. खून पसीने कमाई रोटी की ताकत है. तू क्या जब तरह कुत्ता बनकर रहूँ, तू कहे तो काटू, तू कहे तो भोगू. कुछ ऐसा समझो, हमारी गिरफ्त पे काम करोगे, नाम होगा, रुपया पैसा मिलेगा, इज्जत होगी, लोग तुमसे डरेंगे. डरा कर लोगों को जीता गाती देंगे, हड्डियों पानी भराओ.
आपने ये डायलॉग खुद लिखा था क्या?
नहीं, बस मैंने पिक्चर तो देखा. पिक्चर
कितनी बार देखी है पिक्चर?
कम से कम 20 से 25 मरतबा देखी मैंने पिक्चर.
एक पिक्चर को?
हाँ.
ऐसी क्या खास बात है उसमें?
उसमें मेरे को उसका रोल अच्छा लगा था, सनी देओल का.
Bollywood, by its very definition, caters to the lowest of the low common denominator, which means, and I'm talking generally, I hate generalizations, but I'm talking of like 85% of films made out of Bollywood. You're catering to the basest of human techniques. You want people of the lowest intellect to understand it. You want sex, you want violence, you want sort of kind of sex, not even sensuousness. And it's unfortunate that young people of Asian origin haven't been shown an alternative. This is the only thing that comes through the tube. This is the only thing. And very often, if you actually look at the history of the people who immigrated, now it's different. And I think America is different, because in America it was mostly professionals who went.
Yeah.
So they already had a certain educational background. Whereas in many other countries, the people who went were often people who were uneducated to start with a generation ago. And they felt that they were caught in something and they needed to grab onto something, and that something happened to be what they knew. Now, India's classical arts, be it music or dance, have never been mass arts. So the kind of people who went never took it as part of their baggage.
वीक में आप कितनी बारी फिल्म देखते हैं?
एक फिल्म 2 या 3 तो देखती हूँ.
वीक में?
हाँ.
यहाँ पे फिल्म देखना कितना खर्चा लगता है?
ऐसे तो अभी तो 50 रुपये है मुझे बालकनी की, लेकिन 80 रुपये में हमने ब्लैक में ली है.
वीक में तो नहीं आते हम, शायद 6 महीने में एक आध बार आते हैं.
6 महीने में से एक बार. अच्छा, हिंदी फिल्म देखने में आपको क्या मज़ा आता है?
हिंदी से ज़्यादा इंग्लिश में मज़ा आती है, सिर्फ टाइम पास करने के लिए आते हैं।
अच्छा, आपको फिल्म का क्या पसंद आता है, कैसी फिल्में पसंद आती हैं?
रोमांटिक मूवीज।
रोमांटिक मूवी का पसंद आती है?
हाँ, बिकॉज यू नो नाउ वी आर यंग सो वी लाइक रोमांटिक मूवीज।
आपकी कोई गर्लफ्रेंड भी है?
हाँ, होगी ना। श्योर।
गर्लफ्रेंड के साथ भी आते हो?
श्योर। आज
बैक सीट में बैठते हैं?
हाँ, बैक सीट में बैठे हैं ना।
ओके।
In Ahmedabad, love stories are very best. We see a lot of love stories here.
अहमदाबाद के लोग रोमांटिक होते हैं बहुत?
Yes, sure. Then Bombay.
रोमांटिक फिल्में अच्छी लगती हैं।
आपको भी इस उम्र में आप रोमांटिक पिक्चर देखते हैं?
A lot of romantic movies.
Why does everyone in Ahmedabad like romantic movies?
Because we are going to romantic mood and.
Is everybody here in a romantic mood all year round?
Not so. Depends person to person.
महीने में 2 बार देखता हूँ पिक्चर, और हिंदी पिक्चर में काम करता हूँ मैं। साइड में
आपको
बच्चन और माधुरी के साथ में।
अच्छा, आपको कैसी फिल्में वैसे अच्छी लगती हैं?
हमको तो कॉमेडियन, ये रोमांटिक, सेक्स वैक्स नहीं, गाने वाने, खलनायक, ऐसी पिक्चर बस एकदम जोरदार, स्टोरी सब कुछ।
Okay, thank you. Well, there you have it. Apart from having a busy nightlife with food and drink, people enjoy their Hindi films, whether it's English films or Hindi films, another part of the lifestyle. They're very popular, and even up to 3 or 4 times a week. So there you are, that's Bollywood for you.
You're watching Eurospice!
Today in Eurospice, I'm talking to a very successful businessman who is settled here in Edinburgh. He in fact runs his own hotel business, and his name is Naveen Verma. Mr. Verma, welcome to Eurospice.
Thank you.
Can you tell me how long have you actually been settled in the UK?
I came to this country from Nairobi, came in 1969. I lived in London, and I moved to Edinburgh 8 years ago.
Right.
I came to Edinburgh about 14 years ago on holiday. I spent a weekend with some friends, and I enjoyed it. It's a beautiful city. So I decided that one day I'd like to move here. Then my family moved up here, my sister and brother-in-law. Then after that I thought, well, there's family there now, so I must go as well.
Right.
So when I came here, I started the hotel business, and from there, thank God, it went well.
Did you get married in United Kingdom, or did you get married in Nairobi?
In United Kingdom, in London.
In London. How long have you been married?
18 years now, and the girl I married was a girl I met at school. So.
And do you have children now?
I've got about one daughter.
Right. And does your wife help you with your business, or are you solely managing the business
just
yourself?
myself. She's not involved at all.
Right.
I always wanted to do my own business. First, I wanted to be a footballer, and
Right.
I saw the opportunities weren't there for me. I played a lot of football. I wanted to do motor racing. Cars were my hobby. That didn't work for me. So I then started various things, and I thought, well, let me go. I used to be in sales, so I thought, well, a hotel can be successful because the service that we provide is, being engaged. When someone comes to your house, you welcome them. You make sure that they're welcomed in. Same thing with hotels. We got people in. We looked after them very well. They were very pleased with the service that I provided them. Trained my staff to do that, and from there just took off.
Being an Asian in a Western society, have you found it difficult in establishing your business?
No, there hasn't been. The opportunities in Edinburgh are very good, and I would advise anybody who wants to come up to Edinburgh to look at Scotland overall, because we are getting our own parliament now, and things are very good overall in Scotland. The property prices are now very high.
Do you have a social life at all?
I do, yes. We have Asian friends here, not many, but I go to London quite a bit because of a lot of friends in London. So there was a time when I first moved here, I used to spend every third weekend in London, but not now, because I've got used to Edinburgh, and I enjoy Edinburgh. There's a lot to do here. You can go outside 10 minutes out. You're in beautiful country, 10 minutes out, you're like Kashmir, the high mountains and everything. The scenery is beautiful. Go to lakes, so there's no need to go away somewhere.
With all the sort of sporting ambitions that you appear to have, do you ever regret having got into the business that you've got into now?
I would have preferred playing football, because you haven't seen an Asian footballer yet, and I'm still waiting for that day to come when we get an Asian footballer. People think Scotland's cold. Yes, further north is cold, but Edinburgh is beautiful.
चेहरा छुपा के रखना, चेहरा सजा के चढ़ गई मैनू मस्ती वेख के चढ़ गई हाय कर गई मैनू कुड़ी शराबी कर गई ओ लड़ गई जद आखी ओदी मेरे नाल लड़ गई हाय हाय चढ़ गई मैनू मस्ती वेख के चढ़ गई
हो फुल खिड़े आ गुलाब रहे हो फुल खिड़े आ गुलाब रहे हो इत्थे सदा पैण भंगड़े हो मेरा वसदा पंजाब रहे मेरा वसदा पंजाब रहे थैंक यू
Well, we've come to the end of another programme of Eurospice today, coming to you from Edinburgh. One final thing that I have to tell you about is the shopping. We don't need Oxford Street of London, we don't even need Fifth Avenue of New York, because right here in the heart of Edinburgh, we've got Princess Street. So I'm going to go off and do some shopping, but until then, I hope you enjoyed today's Clips of India, I hope you enjoyed our Spice Chat. Keep your views, letters, postcards coming in to the address at the end of this programme. Until next time, from Prague to all of you, it's a massive Gidda!
Send your letters and comments to Eurospice, Asianet, PO Box 38, Greenford, London, UB6 7SP. Sponsored by Shushti Gardens, your paradise home in Ahmedabad.